What is up, guys? So we're gonna go out and do some crow hunting because we are less than a month away from waterfowl season. What's going on in my neighborhood here? Seatbelt for safety. All right. So we're gonna go out and do some. Gonna go try to attempt to shoot some crows. If you've never been crow hunting before, it's pretty fun, especially when you get them to decoy. They are a very smart bird. If you go back in a couple of our videos ago, because we haven't done a lot of YouTube videos because hunting seasons, has been over and starting to ramp back up. So we're going to be back in the videos. Crows are a son of a gun to shoot. So their vision is insane. They sent a scout bird out to go check the area out. They're very vocal. They're just little pests. They get into your garbage. They tear up crops. Farmers hate them. So let's go shoot them. So I'm gonna head to a couple different properties today. I know a minimum of 2. I'm just going out by myself. It's gonna be a therapy session. It's been a busy few weeks for me, just with everything going on with me personally and the business. 810 Outdoors has been doing pretty good. We've been busy in the off season, getting a bunch of orders out. We again have clothing throughout the country, which is amazing. And again, I owe that to all of our amazing staff. And we're always looking for more people. Doesn't matter if no matter what state you're in, country, I don't care. Let's make it happen. So let's blow it up. So the properties I'm going to be going to, the one is it's full of corn. It's 80 acres, all corn, and that stuff is tall. It's 75 degrees out. It's a little humid. Walked out today. Mosquitoes are going to be terrible, and we have a tick problem this year. So I'm going to be sure I'm going to spray my legs down. Actually spray my whole body down with bug spray. I hate bug spray, but I don't want ticks, nor do I want to take them home. We found 2 ticks on Chase recently. We actually had to take them to the vet to get them out because I couldn't get it out, and I don't want to mess around with it. We've had enough issues lately with dogs and vet bills. Especially so, again, going crow hunting, going to 2 different properties at minimum today to go check them out. While I'm out doing it, I'm going to see, I don't know if I'll do a bunch of deer hunting this year, but I'm going to go check all of our spots. I need to go replace some straps because I do got some brand new straps in the back of the truck here. I'll go replace all those because we didn't pull the stands down last year, nor did we do it the year before, but we also put new straps on them all the time and inspect the cables. I mentioned that in some other videos, and make sure you inspect your stuff. Those cables that run from the upright down to your foot plate, if those cables break, even one breaks, there's a good chance you're going to fall. Even though you got a harness on, it's still not going to feel good. You're going to smack the side of the tree. If you don't have a safety line that goes from the ground all the way up, that's the time you would fall because you're getting up, you're making that transition. You're going from no weight onto it to a lot of weight because you're trying to transition yourself to get hooked up on your harness. That would probably be the time that it breaks. So get yourself a safety strap. I think they're like at most $50. It's worth it. From the ground up, you're safe. So if something crazy does happen, I do know a few people personally that have suffered some major trauma and stuff they still deal with to this day from those injuries. So it's not worth it. We all love hunting. Hunting's why we do. This is why I do what I'm doing right now. I just love it. It is my therapy. With what I do is my, as being a first responder, a firefighter, almost 16 years of it now, and I've seen things I wish nobody would ever have to see. And dealt with a lot of things, and that stuff is still inside of us. We think about it all the time. It's tough to deal with, and hunting is my getaway. I love it. I completely forget about everything else while I'm out there. Think about the business. 810 Outdoors is a brand. Again, it's blowing up. I'm absolutely loving it. We started it last December, midst of the whole pandemic, and it's been amazing. Our staff, I think we're at 33 members, 33 plus from all over the country. Everybody's been phenomenal. Spreading the word, especially with Facebook and other social media outlets are really down on us hunters because apparently we're bad. Don't want to get too much into that, nor will I get political. That's all for a personal thing, but they're doing their best, sharing it even, at a family event or whatever. They wear our clothing out in public and somebody sees it. They're going to ask, where do you get it? I always do that. If I see something I like, I asked at a waterfowl festival, where'd you get that? Whatever. Because I like to know for myself as well. So, the big thing is we're a local company here in mid-Michigan. hence the 810 Outdoors. We always get that question, what is 810 Outdoors? Again, I've said in a couple videos, it is our 810 area code, 810. Not that cool, right? But it's got a little meaning to it. It's not just some, just some name that I just pull out of the air, or is it? Either way, I like it. A lot of people like it. So the other thing that's been, floating around, questions being asked is, what do we do with our profits from the business? And I don't have a problem talking about that because, again, it is a business. It's an LLC, and the money right now, all of it, even my own personal money, my wife and I's personal money, goes into the business to make it grow. The cameras we want to buy, everything to get more content for this, because like YouTube and all these things and TikTok and all this stuff, the more attractive everything is and more people gravitate towards it, you just got to make it cooler, and people like cool things like YouTube. Like I watch, Bobby Guy from Ducks Waterfowl. What he does is awesome, and I everything about that is just fun to me. So that's why I watch him, because he's fun to watch. So every bit of that money we go right now, I have never pulled $1 from it personally, and nor I will for a long time, because all the money goes right back into the business to getting cameras, equipment. The stuff's expensive. The cameras are, GoPros, big cameras, even just to take, still shots. Nothing's cheap anymore. Hunting blinds, tree stands. Our goal is down the road in the very near future is our staff members, especially very active ones, we're going to pay for their trips if they want to go to out-of-state hunts, or help pay for those trips, because they're getting us content. So that's what, if hopefully for the people that have asked this question, if you watch our YouTube channel, that's what we do with that money. We plan on taking a few young ones with their parents out duck hunting for the duck and goose hunting for the youth hunt this year. Hopefully out to the bay. If not, we got some fields we can take them to get them on their first waterfowl hunt. I can't wait to see their faces when the first group of birds come in, because I'm telling you, my first time, I couldn't explain the feeling. It was literally like buck fever. You get that, oh gosh, here they are. So that's what we're about. That's what I'm about. Our group, every one of us is like that. We want to promote it. Definitely not them people that think we know more. No, we don't know everything, because there's people out there that feel like they know everything and they think what we do is a joke. So let our haters be our motivators. You ain't bothering me. If anything, it makes me work harder to prove otherwise, because we're here. We're not going nowhere, and we're going to keep growing it. We got a lot of big things coming our way, especially on designs and a bunch of other things. So sky's the limit. So as I'm pulling up here, good God, when you're pulling out in the field, there is mosquitoes just bouncing off, pegging off my window. So I cannot wait to get out of this vehicle and get bit up by mosquitoes. So get the GoPro ready so we can go hopefully shoot some damn crows, because they're fun. See you in a minute. So far, nothing yet. I haven't even heard any off in the distance. Usually this property will produce some crows. I was out here beginning of last week, and I seen quite a few. So we'll see. We'll stick it out for a few more minutes, and if not, we're going to go to the property that we always see crows at, and we always shoot crows at that property, and or miss. Either or. Either way, it's still fun. All right. As I said before, this property's a bust. I don't even hear them off in the distance. Typically you do. The bugs are bad, and I'm pretty sure I got one on my forehead. Let's get that bad boy off. So I'm running the Waterfowl Innovations crow decoys, just to possibly get them in closer. They worked really good for us last crow season. Dan and I and a couple other guys went out and had good success with them. The predator call is a huge thing, especially I got the little handheld in my pocket here. I like it. It's easy to take in and out. I don't need that big Fox Pro. Some of the guys got the Fox Pro. They work pretty good. Got a little bit of a walk here to my truck, so I figured I'd update you. So, yeah, like I said, I don't even hear any off in the distance. So we will head to the next property just on the other side of town, where we always see crows. Again, either we shoot them or we miss them. Either way, we're having fun. It's therapy, right? People underestimate, the laws on a lot of things and how much trouble it can get you in. Always, we're going to another property just across town, and always unload your gun, even though you're just driving down the road. If you leave your property, unload your gun. Point your gun in a safe direction, unload it, because you get pulled over for whatever reason and your gun's still loaded. In the state of Michigan, that's a big no-no. So, and in a case, even guys in archery, you must have your bow, crossbow, because it's a weapon. You have to have it in a case during transport. I've heard of people getting in some big trouble for that. They usually don't cut brakes on that type of thing. So, case your weapons, guys. It's important, especially in the state of Michigan. I don't know what the laws are in other states. Make sure she's empty too. She's clear. None in the mag. Put them in the case. It's not hard. And shut your shot cam off so you don't kill the battery. Pulling out of the property here. You can see them here. Look at all them greasy geese. Headed over to the lake from the field. We'll drive by this field right here. It's a good feeding spot right across the street from our property. Our field right now is all corn, standing corn. They haven't cut it obviously yet, it's too early. Once they cut that, years past, they've always visited this field across the street, because either they do winter wheat or beans. It obviously gets cut first. They usually hang out there. That's the X spot. I can't do the in quotations. And it looks like all the, nope, they're still there. We'll go get a video of them real quick. They usually visit that field, and that field is loaded. I can't wait to show you. Look at that, boys and girls. Bunch of greasy geese. Cannot wait to have them in our face. All right, just got to the next property here, and there's already crows on the other side of the property over on the power lines and down in the field, so this is good. Hopefully we get some done. There's a bunch of turkeys out there right now feeding in the cut winter wheat field. All right, so we're set out at the other property here. I got, I think, 6 decoys out, one on top of the round bale out here, cut winter wheat. So I hear them off the distance again. I seen some out in the front field, hiding up underneath some brush. Let's make her happen. Got some coming right now. All right, so no dead crows. I had a group of 5 come in. 2 were pretty close. I missed, plain and simple. Watching the shot cam video, I was a little high on them, but I also think they're all a little too far too. It took a little more time. I was like, oh, I'll let them come in a little closer, and then they started to go back out. I'm like, should have shot them when they were closer, but that's the way it works in waterfowl as well. So either way, I had a good time. I am drenched in sweat. It is now 85 degrees outside here in Michigan. Ridiculous. I cannot wait for the chilly mornings like the other day. Gets me all amped up. Put a post on our Facebook page, I think it was early last week, about those chilly mornings. Really got me amped back up, and a lot of other people said the same thing. So, all right, off to go get some lunch and get this video uploaded. So stay tuned for some more. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like every other YouTuber says, and go check out the merch on the old website, www.810outdoors.com. We have show specials on all of our shirts right now, and not all shirts, but most shirts and most hoodies for the show special, and that is good until September 13th, 2021. So take advantage of that. A lot of people have, so get you some, guys.